This is a crucial hour that we're living in now. And when I come to the house of God and somebody stands before me and declare a word, Bishop, I need to know when you open up your mouth, God is really saying what you saw. Look how y'all looking at me. Come on, hear somebody. I tell somebody, I need a real word. I need to know what's coming. So I talked with her today. I did. I talked with her today. I see most stuff is happening over there at the church. Lord have mercy. Look, God Almighty, some concrete. Excuse me, I'm getting excited to get you. Concrete being laid. And I couldn't even point over there. Okay, y'all not excited for me. The last time I was here, that wasn't happening. So in between the last time and now, tell somebody some movement is going on the ship. Between the last time and this time, tell somebody there's some movement going on the ship. And if you got any sense, you wouldn't switch ships now. Tell somebody, tell them you'll be a fool to switch ships now. If you hung out this long while the ship was on the down, and now the ship is silent, tell somebody, tell them you'll be a fool. Ships now. Tell somebody the ship has sailed and we on our way somewhere. Whatever. Tell somebody, tell them I'm glad to be a part of the ship. And I get it. Watch this. I get it. Everybody ain't gonna be able to fellowship on this ship. There's gonna have to be some folk that get out. Because touch somebody and tell them I didn't come this far to see movement, just to get something in. Look at somebody and tell them I didn't come this far to see God start moving, just to end your stuff again. Tell somebody you just make stuff by yourself. And there's some movement going on. And I got to get in the ship. So I gotta see what the ship don't land. So somebody tell me we ready to land somewhere that we never landed before. And so I'm moving. Listen to me. Hear me tonight. Bishop, it was very crucial to me concerning this revival. Yes, sir. Because y'all do know this is the second half of the first half. Okay, and we had to take a break because of debts and other stuff. Now God has brought us back together again. And so, other owners, there has to be something different these 3 days. And I said to God, Prophet Omar, I said, Lord, I said, these 3 nights, I said, tonight we've got to set the tone and the pace for what we want God to do.
Yeah, you got the word tonight.
So let me start my conversation. I text my spiritual mother, and she had already told me that she was going to be with me these 3 nights. And so here's how the conversation. I'm getting ready to start preaching now. You ready? Here it is. I'm working backwards.
Let's go, man.
And then I'm going to. And so I said to her, I said, hey, mommy, I said, I look forward to you being with me these 3 days. And she came back to Prophet Peterson and she said, you know it's son, LOL. And I said to her, I said, now I always share with you what God tells me.
Yeah.
And she said, yes, sir, you have always been accountable, son. And so here it is. You ready? The message is getting ready to start. I said to her, I said, tonight, I have to open this revival up by telling the people that these 3 days, I'm not on an assignment, but there's a mandate on this revival. There's a difference in an assignment and a mandate. Because when there is a mandate on something, that means that it is an urgency. Okay, I'm sorry. It means it's an urgency that something has to happen. Touch your neighbor, tell your neighbor, say, neighbor, there are some things that I'm believing God for. And tell your neighbor, it's an urgency that I see God do what he don't do in my life. I know there have been a lot of deaths. I know there have been a lot of people leaving here. I know there's a lot of stuff going on around here. But tell somebody, it's a mandate that I see God move in these next 3 days. And so I began to talk to her, and I said, this revival will set, this is what I said to her, Bishop, I said, this revival will set the tone and the pace for the rest of the year. You don't know how to get excited, and I'm good. I said, this revival, these next 3 days, Brother Blackwell, Evangelist Blackwell, she got the conversation, I do too, will set the tone and the pace for the rest of the year. Come on. And so here it is. I kept talking, and she said, my Lord, exclamation point. I'm preaching already. And so I said to her, I said, I'm preaching a message tonight. I'm working backwards. Here it is. Because Prophet Peterson, God, on yesterday had begun to speak to me. And he began to tell me something. And if you are preachers, have you ever had a title, but you never had a scripture? Or you had a scripture and you never had a title? And so I had a title to open up this service tonight, but I did not have a scripture. And so when I was talking to my spiritual mother, I said to her, I said, I'm preaching a message tonight entitled, My Next Wind, W-I-N, is coming through the wind, W-I-N-D. I'm sorry, you'll catch it on the way home. Look at somebody and tell them, I've got a wind coming. I said, talk to your neighbor, tell your neighbor, I got a wind coming. Not a W-H-E-N, but tell your neighbor, I got a major wind coming. And can I tell you, God sent me in this room tonight to tell the people that your next wind is coming through the wind. He said your next wind, your next victory is coming through the atmosphere. And he says, what you got to make sure, you got to make sure that your atmosphere is not distorted. You got to make sure there is no frustration in your atmosphere. You got to make sure that there is no confusion in your atmosphere. Because the Lord said, tell my people that I'm getting ready to blow. You don't make me walk, but I'm good. I said, God said, when you get here tonight, he said, tell my people, hey, that lady, that I'm getting ready to blow. And I said, God, I can't come in here tonight and tell these people that you're getting ready to blow. I said, because all we've been seeing is death in the atmosphere. I said, all we've been seeing is people crying and losing loved ones. I said, all we've been seeing is a lot of turmoil and a lot of frustration in the atmosphere. He said, but tell the people that I'm making the atmosphere conducive so when I blow, there won't be no stumbling blocks. There won't be nobody looking at me. There won't be no hindrance in this next week. Touch your neighbor, tell your neighbor, say neighbor. I don't know where you are positioned at. I'm trying to get ahead of myself. And so then I said to her these words, here it is. I said the wind does 3 things. Y'all ready? Here it is, prophet. I said the wind does 3 things. This is the conversation that she and I is having. I said the wind blows. The wind picks up. And then the wind drops. Look how y'all looking at me. Tell your neighbor, say neighbor. The wind blows. And then the wind picks up. And then the wind drops. Some of y'all still didn't get excited. I said, look at your neighbor. Tell your neighbor, say neighbor. Over the course of these next 3 days, God's getting ready to blow a wind in this area. He's getting ready to blow a wind in this house. And he says, when I blow, he says, I've got to blow first. Because if I don't blow first, nothing can be caught up. And nothing can be changed. drop. Have you ever seen a tornado? When a tornado hits, you feel the wind of the tornado. And then the tornado picks up. And wherever the tornado lands, I said, wherever the tornado lands, wherever is in the tornado, drops in that area. Y'all not getting excited. Look at your neighbor, tell your neighbor, say neighbor, any day now, a wind is coming your way. Any day now, there's going to be a blow. And God said, wherever I decide to release a miracle, that's where it's going to drop. Look at somebody and tell them it could be tomorrow. While you sitting at your desk at work, or sitting on the phone at home, touch somebody and tell them, oh, y'all should have bumped right there. Tell somebody, oh, when you missed the bump, don't do it now. Tell somebody, oh, when. Come on, white man of God. Look at somebody and tell them, oh, when. Come on, no way. So here it is. Watch this. Here it is. Here it is. So watch this. Watch this. So I said to her, I said, the wind blows. The wind picks up. The wind drops. Or the wind releases. She come back and she says, I already can't take you in this word. And so then I said to her these words, Bishop. I said, if I'm off, tell me now, and I'll preach something else. You catch it on the way home. I said, if I'm off, tell me now, and I'll preach something else. Now, mind you, while I'm talking to her, I still didn't have a scripture. And I said, God, it is not theologically correct to have a topic and don't have a scripture. You got to give the people a scripture to go with the topic. And so you'll catch it. Wow. I was taxing the wind. They missed it over their head. While I was texting the wind, because you do know that the person that covers you is responsible for the wind that blow. Okay, forget y'all. See, that's why some of y'all frustrated, because you're around witness people. That's why some of y'all upset, because you're around witness people. And the problem is, if you're around wrong folk, whatever blows from them will fall on you. And then you'll find you and your husband acting a fool because you was around a marriage that was jacked up. Oh, look at me. Look at somebody and tell them, be careful. These next 3 days, because when the wind blows, rock-a-bye, baby, on the treetop. When the wind blows, the cradle will rock. When the bow breaks, the cradle will fall. And down, catch it spiritually. Now will come, baby. Cradle it all. Tell your neighbor, these next 3 days, there's a baby on the way. These next 3 days, there's a breakthrough on the way. These next 3 days, there's a healing on the way. Open up your mouth and say, blow, wind, blow, blow. Mind you, I still don't have a scripture. And so we're still talking. And I said it's not theologically correct to have a topic, Bishop, and not have a scripture.
Where is it, bro?
And so I said, if I'm off, tell me now, and I'll preach something else. And she said, you're not off at all. But then, while I'm talking to the wind, I said to her, so as I'm talking to you, I didn't have a scripture, but this just dropped.
Come on,
Get y'all. This just dropped in my spirit while I was talking to the wind that covers me from touch your neighbor, say neighbor. There is no way that you can be covered by the wind of this ship happens in your house, look at your neighbor and say, neighbor, from the fellowship has a wind, has a leader that has something on his life. That's why I told y'all that anytime Lisa Aldridge gets to running, you ought to go crazy, because there's a wind. It ain't just no regular person running, it's a wind. I said, as I'm talking to you, I didn't have a scripture, but this just dropped in my spirit. Here it is. Haggai 2, verse 6.
I love it.
Says, so thus saith the Lord of hosts, yet once, it is a little while, I will shake the heavens and the earth and the sea and the dry land. Touch somebody, tell them that ain't nothing but wind. You know what wind is that? Listen, I will shake the heavens. I will shake the earth. I will shake the sea and the dry lands. Watch this. I will shake all nations, and the desire of all nations shall come, and I will fill. They making me work too hard. I will fill this house with my glory. Tell your neighbor, say neighbor, God said, if you want to know what's connected to this wind, tell your neighbor, it ain't a house, it ain't a car, it ain't a check, it ain't a raise. But tell your neighbor, my glory is in the wind. Watch this, here it is, Bishop. Catch it, fellowship. Catch it. I will shake all nations, and the desire of all nations shall come.
Yes, sir.
I will fill this house with glory. Said the Lord of hosts. Look at somebody and tell them money. Silver is money. Forget y'all, act like you don't need no money. Gold is money.
Yes, Lord.
Said the Lord of hosts. But tell your neighbor, here it is. The glory.
It's in the text, bro.
Come on.
It's in the text. It's right there.
The glory of this latter house. Tell somebody that's the latter house. Shall be greater. I must be in the wrong house. Shall be greater than the former. Tell your neighbor, say neighbor,